Students, today we are going to discuss the remaining portion of quasi-contract. We have discussed section 68 of Indian Contract Act. We have discussed section 71. The two sections which are left are section 69 and 70 of the Indian Contract Act in the chapter of quasi-contract. So, as it is the last portion, I'm sharing on your screens the portion related to section 69 as well as section 70. Section 69 says a person who is interested in the payment of money, which is bound by law to pay, and who thereof pays it, as is entitled to be reimbursed by the other. We are first discussing the illustration, then I'll let you know what does this illustration means. B holds a land in Bengal on a lease granted by A, the जमींदार. B को एक बंगाल में एक उसके पास जमीन है जो उसने लीज पे ली है A से, जो कि एक जमींदार है. The revenue payable by A to the government being an arrear, जो उस पे जमींदारी पे जो उसको लगान देना था वो A नहीं दे पाया है, और जो जमीन है वो B के पास लीज पे है. His land is advertised for sale by the government. जब आप लगान नहीं दे पाएंगे तो फिर आपकी जमीन बेच दी जाएगी गवर्नमेंट के जरिए. Under the revenue law, the consequences of such sale will be annulment of B's lease. अगर वो जमीन बिक जाती तो B की लीज खत्म हो जाती. To prevent the same and the consequent annulment of his own lease, pays to the government the sum due from A. A is bound to make good to B the amount so paid. It's not too difficult, although the section itself by the words is difficult to understand, but by illustration it is very easy to understand. If a person is bound to pay certain amount, legally bound to pay certain amount to someone, and the another person pays that amount for his own interest, then the person on whose behalf he has paid the amount will reimburse the person who has paid the amount. Now, I am moving forward towards the ingredients of section 69. Ingredients or essentials of explanation, in which one party is under legal obligation to make certain payments. एक पार्टी की ऑब्लिगेशन हो, लीगल ऑब्लिगेशन होनी चाहिए पेमेंट की. On these payment depends the welfare of somebody who is thereof interested in said payment. इस पेमेंट के ऊपर दूसरे का कोई भला होता हो, with a view to safeguard one's own interest, अपना ही भला करने की वजह से जब आदमी दूसरे का जो लायबिलिटी है वो उसको पूरा कर देगा तो वो सेक्शन 69 के अंडर में वो रिकवर कर सकता है. ये बहुत ज्यादा कोई टेक्निकल सेक्शन नहीं है, बहुत आसान सा है, और ये समझ लीजिए कि ये 4 एसेंशियल्स होने चाहिए. पहला कि लीगल ऑब्लिगेशन हो, दूसरा कि पेमेंट्स का डिपेंड्स द वेलफेयर ऑफ समबडी who is therefore interested in the same payment. With a view of to safeguard one's own interest, the payment has been made to safeguard one's own interest. Thus, somebody is allowed to by law to recover the said amount. Now, coming on section 70, where a person lawfully does anything for another person or delivers anything to him, not intending to do so graciously. पहले इसमें मीनिंग graciously का समझ लीजिए. graciously होता है जब आपको कोई बदल नहीं चाहिए होता है किसी चीज, कोई बदला नहीं चाहिए. एक वैसे ही आदमी ने मोहब्बत में, शफकत में कोई काम कर दिया, वो graciously है. and such other person enjoys the benefit thereof. The latter is bound to make the compensation to the former in respect or to restore the things so done or delivered. इसकी इलस्ट्रेशन देखते हैं तो बेहतर तरीके से समझ में आएगा। एक कारोबारी है, उसने अपनी कुछ चीजें बी के घर पे बाय मिस्टेक छोड़ दी, ग्रेशियसली नहीं, मर्जी से नहीं छोड़ी थी, बाय मिस्टेक छूट गई थी। बी ट्रीट्स द गुड एज हिज ओन, बी ने उसको ऐसे ट्रीट करा जैसे उसकी अपनी है। ही इज बाउंड टू पे ए फॉर देम। इसी तरीके से ए सेव्स बीज प्रॉपर्टी फ्रॉम फायर, ए ने बी की प्रॉपर्टी को आग से बचाया। ही इज नॉट एंटाइटल्ड फॉर द कंपनसेशन फ्रॉम बी, क्योंकि किसी के आप जो है ये ग्रेशियसली काम कर रहे हैं। इसके एसेंशियल देख लेते हैं, फिर हम एक्सप्लेनेशन पे और आएंगे इसको पूछने के बाद। इसमें necessary ingredients of section 70. A person who lawfully does something for the another person or delivers anything to him. पहली चीज, a person who lawfully does something for the another person or delivers anything to him, not intending to do so graciously. That means he should anticipate some consideration for the same. यहाँ जो हमने पहली एग्जाम्पल ली थी कि अगर वो सामान कोई और भी यूज करता तो ए उससे पैसे लेता, इसी वजह से वो कोई उसने बी को कोई ऐसे ही नहीं कि तोहफतन कोई चीज दे दी थी। Not intending to do so graciously, that means he should anticipate some consideration for the same. The other person should have enjoyed the benefit thereof. वो चीजें अगर खाली रखी रहती तब कोई कंपनसेशन नहीं देना पड़ता। ए ने उसको अपने तौर पे इस्तेमाल कर लिया। यहाँ पे अगर आप देखेंगे, ए ने जो है बी ट्रीट्स द गुड एज हिज ओन, ही इज बाउंड, उसने जो है उन चीजों को इस्तेमाल कर लिया। जब आपने इस्तेमाल कर लिया और उसकी इंटेंशन नहीं थी किसी को ग्रेशियसली देने की, वहां पे उसको पेमेंट करना पड़ेगा बी को। अब आई एम स्टॉपिंग द शेयर स्क्रीन एंड वांट टू आस्क वन बाय वन whether you understand both the things or not. We have discussed the quasi contract in the portion of the quasi contract in 4 parts. The first part is related to the things which has been done by a person supplying the necessary to the person who is not competent to contract. The second portion, we discuss the liabilities of the finder of the goods. And in today's lecture, we discuss the 2 things in which there is no offer and acceptance from any side, but the other person is liable to make the payment. In the first instance, in the case of the section 69, there is no offer from the side of the person who is paying the amount कि मैं आपका ये amount अगर पे कर दूं तो आप मुझे वापस करेंगे या नहीं करेंगे. He is doing just to secure his interest, but he will be reimbursed from the person on whose behalf he has made the payment. दूसरी चीज, the person lawfully does anything for him or delivers anything without intending to do so graciously. कोई ऐसे ही नहीं कि दान पुण्य के तौर पे कोई चीज कर दी गई हो. It has been done with the anticipated intention of having the some consideration from the other side. इन दोनों ही चीजों को समझ लीजिए. And for this we have concluded the law of contract. From tomorrow we are starting the revision portion, and I think there will be no problem. I'll provide you the slide for the quasi contract, and from tomorrow we will start with the unit 1 for the revision. Anybody have any problem in this?